Hi viewers, good to meet you once again. It's Luis Das from English CC Luis channel. Wishing you well. I hope you are all doing fine. In this video, we are going to discuss or we are going to learn yet another parts of speech known as preposition. So far we have dealt with the noun, verb, adverb, adjective, and now in this video I am going to help you to understand prepositions. So prepositions, if you say that in plural, prepositions are of many. So many you can think. What are prepositions actually? Prepositions are words that tell us about the relationship between two words, especially noun and pronoun. That's a simple definition that we can give. Prepositions are one of the important parts of speech, and it helps us to understand the relationship between two words, especially noun and pronoun, and two words also in a sentence. And usually they take objects along with them. They take an object along with them. Prepositions. And actually they are placed before a noun. That is very important. For example, I go by bike. See, I go by bike. Or I travel by bike. See, object. So therefore usually prepositions, they take object along with them so that we know and we can come to understand the meaning of the sentence better by using the prepositions correctly in sentences. That's why. So prepositions are very essential in our spoken English too, because unless we use the preposition correctly at an appropriate place, our sentence become meaningless. Okay, so as usual we will go to the whiteboard and I have written the definitions or expanded or explained the notion of a preposition, and what I have written here may be known to many of you, or to some of you, or to few of you it may be new. Doesn't matter. So we have come to learn prepositions today. Come, let's go. See, prepositions. Prepositions are words placed generally before a noun or a pronoun. That's what I said. Prepositions are words placed generally before a noun or a pronoun. Okay? Now even you can see in the sentence itself. See, very appropriate. See, prepositions are words placed generally before a noun. See, a noun itself is a noun there, and you have a preposition before. See, that's exactly what a preposition does in a sentence. Okay, they talk about place or destination. Usually when you use prepositions in sentences, they will talk about places or destination. I will get up early in the morning, or I will arrive 10 at night. See, destination. Or I will reach the place by 11 o'clock. See, the destination. And they will tell us what exactly the subject is doing in a sentence. Though they are very minute expressions, like 2-letter words, 3-letter words, 4-letter words, but they are absolutely important to write correct sentences in English. Yes, so don't ignore prepositions. Sometimes we use prepositions unnecessarily for us to get confused while writing sentences. Unnecessarily sometimes we use for, in, at, on, under, over and all that, but unless we know exactly when to use what prepositions, and it's very good and it's very appropriate to understand the grammar in a better sense. Okay, so as I have been mentioning earlier, prepositions we must have seen there are so many prepositions. How they are used. And here what I have decided to discuss with you today under 3 or 4 headings about the prepositions here. First of all, let's take. And before we go into the examples or types of preposition, let me explain or let me say what are few of the common prepositions here. At, in, on, off, with, over, under, up, down, within, without, outside, inside, beneath, about, by. So many are there prepositions. So all of them are used necessarily if the meaning has to be understood properly in a sentence. See, that's very, very clear. Okay, so now listen. So when you say at, you can immediately say it may refer to a place. In, maybe it may refer to time. On, again time. Off, place. See, with, over. So depending upon the nature of the preposition and usages of them in sentences, we will come to know what category they belong to. So actually I have helped you to understand or realize the certain prepositions under these headings. See, sometimes the prepositions they express us to understand the place. That's why I have expressions of place. And only few examples I have given at, in, to. They may be overlapping. You may come across the same preposition here and there, but that's why I said depending upon the usages of them in a sentence, it may give us a complete and correct meaning there. Expressions of place. At. When you say at, it refers to usually place. I live at Mumbai. So we live in India. See, we go to our native places once a year. See, very practical examples. So they are expressions of place. So in order to express the places where we are going to, destination. See, destination. Okay, so at, in, to. So more or less these are the prepositions. When we look at them, we can use it to understand, to make the better understanding, better meaning of the sentences by using these prepositions. Next category is expressions of time. Expressions of time. Similarly, you have the word in here also. On and at, same preposition. At, when you say time, I may reach at 12 o'clock. See, same preposition but referring to time, referring to place. That's why I said depending upon the usages, there are few prepositions that come everywhere, that can be used everywhere. On, I was born. I was born on Monday or Tuesday like that. We live in Mumbai. Time. So we leave our place to go to somewhere in the morning or in a special train. We left our place in a special train. See, expressions of time. And then there are a few prepositions, they are known as phrasal. They express to understand the phrasal verbs. Of course, we know what are phrases. Phrases are a group of words where you can have the complete meaning of combinations of verb, preposition, adjective and all that. See here, look at these phrases here. Carry on. Carry, of course, is a verb on. So they help us to write phrasal verb also. What does it mean by the word carry on? Carry on means to go ahead. Carry on. You are doing a wonderful job. Carry on. See? Roam around. Roam around means running around or just walking up and down around the places, unable to find jobs maybe. People who are jobless. They just keep on roaming here and there, roaming around. Call on. Your friend called on today. Please go and meet him or please go and meet her. See, phrasal verbs. So, prepositions help us to understand the meanings of phrasal verbs also. So, apart from this, I would like you to know that there are different kinds of prepositions. Now, what are different kinds of prepositions? Now, I say different types of prepositions. Now, what are different kinds of prepositions? See, when I say kinds of prepositions, you see there are single prepositions, we call it single prepositions. Now what are known as single prepositions? They are more or less they are two-letter words like single prepositions: at, in, on, off, to, by, see, with, under. So all these prepositions are known as, there are so many later. I am just giving you examples only. They are single prepositions. Only one pronunciation. If you take syllabification here, at, on, all one syllable word, monosyllabic words. But of course they are all prepositions. They are known as single prepositions. And there are few prepositions, they are called double prepositions. Now what are the double prepositions? Double prepositions you must have seen. See, outside, inside, within, without, into. So, like that. You see now, outside, inside, within, without. How many words are there in each preposition here? Outside. Two of them are written together. Outside, compound preposition. That's what they call double prepositions. Inside, within, without. See, within, without, within, without, into. So they are called double prepositions. And then the third category could be, you can call it as phrasal prepositions. Okay? Phrasal prepositions. Now what are the phrasal prepositions? Like example, you must have heard so many words like that. In addition to. See? In addition to, on account of. So many can write on account of, as a result of. Then, on the contrary. See, all these words are known as prepositional phrases. Why? Because you have two prepositions here. See? So when prepositions play an important role in a phrase, they are called phrasal prepositions. So, look at this. See? All these combinations, all these types and the categories and kinds, they are all in prepositions. Of course, we all know these words. We have been using these words so many times, as I have been mentioning to you, without having a proper understanding. Now, of course, after you listen to this discussion, you listen to my way of teaching and watch my videos, you will come to know better and better day by day. Okay, see, so far we have been using these words without understanding the meaning of them. They are called prepositions, and now we know that whether they are prepositions of time or expressions of time or expressions of place or phrasal preposition, single preposition, double preposition. Of course, we can use all these prepositions in sentences. See? Of course, we have used sentences here. Let me say one or two examples for this one. Outside, inside, within. So you are not allowed to walk outside the campus. See? Inside, within. So you are supposed to be within the limitations. You are supposed to be within the limitations of the of the superior, of the boss, or of the principal. So like that, whatever you may call it. Without. We can do all kinds of work without you. Or without you, we cannot do any work. See? Without. In addition to the singer, we also have dancer in our troupe. In addition to the singer, we also have the dancer in our troupe or in our group. See how we can make use of these phrasal prepositions also in sentences. So guys, it's very simple, it's very easy to understand prepositions, and you can have several and thousands of examples. I'm not just giving enough importance to the sentences, because every now and then orally I give you examples then and there, and it's your task and it's your responsibility to go and search for more words and underline the prepositions and find out whether they are single prepositions or double prepositions or phrasal prepositions, whether they express the place or time or whatever you may call it, see, or they refer to phrasal verbs and all these things. So unless you take interest and go and see and underline them, use them in your own sentences, not only prepositions, my dears, nothing will come to a light in our lives. So guys, I think that's it, very simple. So let me stop this video for the time being, and today we are very happy to have many of you, and I have listened to your comments, and thank you very much for all your comments. Increase the subscribers, my channel, increase the subscribers, and positive comments are welcome always. Watch my video till the end. Every day I am releasing a video. I am presenting a different kinds of grammar, so make use of them. They are all going to be useful one day or another in your life. So let me stop this video for the time being, guys. Until I meet you next time, goodbye from your teacher Louis Das from English Easy Louis channel. Thank you. See you.